My name is Ashwin. I'm from Maharashtra. There is one city which is Nanded. I am a IT engineer. I have a total 10 years of experience. Out of that, before this job, I was working in the procurement, IT procurement. So it was a non-technical job. So I was used to procure the services and IT hardware and software for my company. When I was in non-IT, the one situation happened where I have to leave the job, and I was in procurement, and I was IT engineer, okay, and I was in procurement, which doesn't have much uh, roles in the market. There are very less positions in the market. So when I wanted to join some other company, there was no openings. So on that day, I have decided, okay, let's go ahead with the technical role. So after that, I started learning by myself software testing. I heard some of my friends that you start with the testing. It's the easy way to get into the IT field. So when I started testing, I came to know HTML, CSS. I was doing a that Java automation testing Selenium. I was working on it. So in Selenium we have to select the component selectors. So to understand the selector, I learned HTML. To understand the more deep knowledge, I went and learned the CSS. While I was learning everything, I was doing YouTube. So many ads came from the Crio. So if you join the Crio, will help you to get your job. So I inquired with the Crio. Crio, gave me a confidence that I can come into the IT field, even though I was not in, last 9 years, I was in other field. So this is how I joined Crio. Crio helped me, upskill me, and they gave me a way how you should do it. So yeah, this was my first experience to come into the technical field, and obviously because of Crio, it boosted me. Okay, Crio gave me confidence. Okay, even though you have a non-IT experience, but that doesn't mean that you cannot come. So yeah, so that was my first thing. I wanted to come into the technical background, technical stuff, so that in technical there are a number of openings are there. Okay, and second thing, why Crio assures me that that once you complete their 11 months program, they will 100% place you, and it actually happened. Even I did complete my whole course in 11 months. After that, I go ahead and ask them to resume my referral. But if you complete those their minimum criteria in 3 to 6 months, after that you can get a place from Crio. So Crio simply I would have learned all these technologies by myself, but Crio has a way they taught us in a way we should know what next thing should be learned. So that Crio gives, and second, Crio assures that you will get placed, and as they said, they actually placed me in one of the company. Very first thing, I when I joined, it was a JavaScript JS1 sprint was there. So it was, I never learned JavaScript earlier. Okay, I was in Java, so I thought JavaScript would be a very tough language. But once mentor was starting, he was teaching us. So he started with the very small things. From those small things give us a confidence. So yes, mentor is very good. They know how to deal with the non-technical people. They know how to build the confidence to the non-technical people so that they cannot live further. So once they use the hard language, hard topics, a person might lose their confidence and they cannot go further. But this thing won't happen. So slowly and gradually we move further. Small tasks they have given to us. So yeah, it was a understanding to the students which are from not from IT. They know very well with how to go ahead with the non-IT people. So that was the first thing, and mostly all mentors and I've been with 7 to 8 mentors. Every sprint has different mentor. Sometime I feel ki, okay, I understand from, you know, if you like one teacher, you need to learn everything from him only. But every mentor has a different way to teach, so it's not necessary. And what I feel, if some mentor shows one way, other mentor will give another way, so that will also help us in the future. So again, one problem we can solve it from the two way. So that also happened with the happened with me. And yes, mentors was very good. And my favorite mentor, he was Joy. He taught backend. And from because of him, I have a full confidence that I can do all backend by myself. My biggest challenge was after 3 sprints, JS1, HTML, CSS. When I was learning React, at that time I feel I should have drop it. React is not not it's not able to understand. I don't know how to do some while working on the assignments. I was not able to understand how to deal with this. So in that case, I discussed with one in our question and answer session. I discussed with one mentor. He gave me an idea. Okay, so you find a difficulty to write a code, then go and watch the demos. How you should use your thoughts to build an application in a React. So that one statement, it really helped me. I went to the YouTube. I saw multiple demos. And again, I came back and completed all my queue card front end in React. And this is how I got the confidence. And if I would have not asked, and if that mentor did not tell me what exactly you need to do, why you are stuck, this if he did not tell me, I would have not in this place right now. After placing from Crio, I placed in a Vriddhi Innovation. It was an education tech startup. There, my main role was for a React.js developer. It was an education tech company. We were working on LMS. So I didn't feel I'm doing something different, because the same thing we did in a Crio, and I was just extending it. So, but yes, there are multiple things. And Crio was not included Git, push, pull request was not part of our Crio, but it was very kind of challenging once I come to the company. But it's okay. But you should know. You should know how to create the pull request, how to merge, how to rebase. That you should know. That was the challenging part. But rest by the coding, what should be the folder structure, what should be the how to write a clean code. That everything I learned from Crio, which is really helpful. And it was the same way I was working in the company. I want to share one technique. When you are going for the interview, okay, consider it's a JavaScript interview. Okay, first round will be JavaScript interview. So when you go for the interview, when you are preparing for the interviews, and when you are learning the JavaScript, for example, you learn JavaScript for 1 month, okay, then you do practice, then you prepare for the interview questions. So after doing interview questions, top 30, top 50, top 100 interview questions, do it when you're learning. For example, you learn JavaScript basic, you learn JavaScript, then start interview questions. That time you came to know this particular thing, where it will be used and what kind of question they can ask. Usually what happens, we learn, we do practice, then we do go for the interview questions. But interview questions should be come after we learn immediately. Because of that, your concepts will be more clear, and you should know what kind of question they ask. And if the question asks this question, you should know what is the answer, and it's a deeply will understand the core concept. That was the technique I used